pretty and beautiful sunrays breaking through the window, casting a golden effect like sunrise kissed the dewy petals with a shimmery touch of gold. When Ryan smiles and looks out of the window, seeing a group of juniors playing basketball in the court, and cherishing every moment of their lives. She looks at her friend, seeing him typing on his laptop, and students busy in working and submitting their assignments when Sarah noticed her, looking at Jungkook basically lost in his thoughts when she snapped her out of her thoughts. Wine, what? Sarah, what? Don't tell me you got a thing for our cold professor. Wine. He's not cold, Sarah. Oh, really? And how do you know that he's not? Wine. Because he's. She realized she was about to say the truth. She clears her throat. Wine. Because you know, Sarah, yeah, what? Wine. You know, some people who seem to be cold and rude maybe aren't in real. Maybe they just pretend because of their profession and responsibilities. Sarah raised her eyebrows when Wine adjusted on her seat. Sarah, are you saying this specifically about him or generally? Wine, of course, generally. Gave a fourth cheeky smile. Sarah sighs and rolls her eyes dramatically when Wine chuckles. Sarah, impossible. Smiles. Wine and Jungkook are tied as a result of an arranged setup, but soon they got pretty comfortable with each other and started expressing their thoughts and emotions to each other. It's been 6 months since they got married, but Jungkook is pretty strict on keeping their relationship private, not because he's ashamed of their relationship, but he's concerned about Ryan's future, that she might get bullied or troubled, and besides that, he wants to keep things professional in his workplace, as it won't affect her in all possible ways, like getting accused of getting favor due to him over other students. Meanwhile, on the other hand, he's totally opposite with her at home, all childish and having soft spot for her. Once they almost burned the entire kitchen while baking the cupcakes. It was a total chaos, but cupcakes turned out to be a success. She respects his decision of keeping their relationship private, but the thing that bothers her the most is he's the youngest professor of all and of course handsome too. So half of the college girls wants to get a chance to date him or get noticed by him. And the thing that triggers her the most is girls talking shamelessly on her face about her own husband and giving pervert comments when she helplessly can't even do anything and just keep a straight face. Many times she told him what other girls say about him. He laughs heartily at her complaints and brushed it off, saying they are just unaware of the fact that a beautiful lady already caged his heart. But deep down, he feels bad, knowing she must feel annoyed and frustrated. But he doesn't want to ruin her career, which was still to be built. In noon, Ryan was walking down the hallway with Sarah when she noticed Jungkook talking to one of the arrogant female teachers. Curiosity fills in when she walks to the scheduled area where they were standing only to hear Maria. Oh, come on, Jungkook, we both know. Half of the college student girls are behind you, but they're just new children. But us will make up a good couple. What do you think? Steps towards him and traces his blazer when he clears his throat, clearly uncomfortable, and try to compose himself. JK, apologies, Miss Maria, but I guess you're too dumb to understand or doesn't want to understand that I'm not interested in any of you or the children to date or have a relationship. And I guess I made things pretty clear last time too. There's no chance of us. Maria rolls her eyes, invading his personal space when Vine's eyes widen and she felt her resolve crumbling. Sarah, Vine, let's go from here. We'll be in big trouble if anyone sees us eavesdropping them. Vine didn't move from her place. JK, Miss slightly moves away from her when she seems not to back off anytime soon. Maria, don't resist. She was about to kiss him when she got a powerful push and realized it was a student who pushed her. Vine. Maria, how dare you? Jungkook's eyes widened when he placed his hand on Vine's waist. Vine, have some shame, Miss Maria. She narrowed her eyes, not understanding Vine's sudden outburst. Maria, be in your limits. Don't forget you're a student. Vine, oh, I know who I am, but I guess you're forgetting your place. This is your workplace, so behave like a professional, then fulfilling your desires on others' men. Maria gasped at a blunt response. Maria, what the hell is she saying, Jungkook? Wine, what will he tell you? Let me show you instead. She turns to him and fiercely smashes her lips on his and claims him. He didn't resist and reciprocates, wrapping his arms around her waist. When they were breathless, she pulled out only to look at him with rage, jealousy filled in her eyes. His gaze softened as the entire world vanishes around them. A lot of gossiping and chit-chatting was audible in their surroundings from other students. Some were jealous, fascinated, and caught something to talk about. When Sarah whistled and clapped, Sarah, that's my girl, amused and proud, Maria. Mr. Jungkook, you know well, you could get terminated for having a relationship with a student. Glaring, JK. Miss Maria, I guess that's not your concern either. I know. Everything well. Now please excuse us. Held her hand and pulls her into his office, where she was now a little worried that he might scold her or be mad at her for revealing the relationship. Once they were alone, Vine looked down, avoiding eye contact, and bit her lower lip when he sighed. Jakey, look at me. Firm. She nervously looked at him, only to see soft eyes looking at her, which guided her to speak. Vine, Cook, I'm sorry, I didn't want to. He silenced her with a gentle and passionate kiss. Wine, you're not mad. JK, why should I be? Do you really think I should be mad at my wife for showing her claim on me? And besides that, if I ever knew that I'm going to get kissed this much fiercely and demanding, I would have revealed our relationship a long time ago. Smiles and bobs her nose when she smiles. Wine, but the management and all policies, JK. Well, that's a little issue, but don't worry about that. I'll handle it myself. They can't terminate me since we have a plus point. Wine raised her eyebrows. JK, it's in the policies that a professor and student relationship is not acceptable until or unless they were in a relationship before their joining. And sweet, we were married before I joined it, so smiles. Wine chuckles and hugs him.